say straight up, I don't believe in networking events. I believe in networking encounters. This means that you can create a networking encounter wherever you go. Networking encounters can happen at the mall, at the laundromat, on the street, in the club, or on the job. Have you ever, let me ask you a question though. Have you ever went to a networking event and didn't quite know what you're supposed to do? Many individuals feel uncomfortable in networking settings just because they have not been formally trained in networking. After all, it's not a course that they offer in high schools or in colleges, although they may start doing it. I know in businesses that are starting to train individuals in networking. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you something. After I get through with this blog here, you're going to be ready for any networking encounter. You see, I broke it down into 3 key steps: preparation, execution, and follow-up. PEF. And the PEF process will provide you with the basic tools required to establish a successful networking encounter. So, let's go. Let's run this again. Preparation, execution, follow-up. Okay? Now, some things that you may need an ink pen. Make sure that you have a pen, some business cards, maybe some 3x5 cards, a cell phone. If you have a jotter pad, that'll be good, and a business card holder. Let's talk about preparation. Number 1, dress appropriately and comfortably for the event. Every networking event does not require a suit and tie. Check the dress code on the flyer or invitation. However, the rule of thumb is if you're pursuing a job or position, dress as you would as though you had the position. Simply look the part. Number 2, make sure you have business cards with your name, organization, phone number, fax, email, and website if you have one. 3, have an ink pen, a cell phone, and a jotter, which is a small pocket pad that you can write on. In case your prospect is not prepared, they don't have a card, you need to write down their number, you need to have something to write with, or have a phone that you can log it into. Now, the advanced networkers, they bring 2 business card holders. They have one in one pocket, one in another pocket. One is for your cards, and one is for the cards you collect. It's a good idea, keep them in separate pockets. Number 5, research your event. Find out who will be attending. Identify those individuals who you want to meet. Google information about them so you can find common interests to use as a basis for establishing rapport. Contact people who can provide you with information about your prospective contact. Keep this information on a 3x5 card on your jotter to review just before you make contact. Now, if you got a smartphone, you can just put this stuff into your phone and have it readily available to you. Number 6, seek out resources that may be of interest of your prospective specific targets. And I'm talking about newspaper clippings or magazine articles about them, or about the subjects that they are expert in or interested in. Also about resources or innovations in the field. Number 7, make contact with the host. This is the key. Make contact with the host prior to attendance, so when that you arrive, they'll recognize you and help you connect with others. Now see, the key here is, if you already made contact with the person, then when you meet them, there's going to be people will recognize the fact that you are already familiar with the host, and they associate you with the individual who's hosting the event, which gives you a little bit more status than if you're just a stranger that walked in off the street. Now, number 8, have a networking goal. You should have what I call SNAP, a Strategic Networking Action Plan, SNAP, that covers your long-term goals and specific objectives for the evening. For example, your overall goal is to increase your contacts in your field by 50 people with a targeted date of December 2020. So you have a whole year, right? Your evening objective is to meet 5 contacts. For more information on how to develop your SNAP and maybe get some personal coaching, you can go to www.theconnectednetwork.com and sign up. And I'll make sure that you get a free assessment and we give you some tips to get you along the way. Right? Number 9, prioritize a list of specific individuals who you wish to make contact. You don't want to get caught up talking with someone not on your list and have your primary target come and go. Number 10, if you're new to the game, have a prepared introduction and questions that you practice ready to go. In other words, have your elevator speech ready, have your practice, right? So that you at least have an introduction when you start off. And that way you're not, it gives you leverage in terms of meeting new people. Number 11, mentally prepare. Take the time to visualize and mentally practice making contact with your prospect. See yourself successfully establish relationships and reaching your goal. All right. Preparation. Execution. Execution steps number 1. As soon as you arrive, you greet your host. By being seen interacting with the host, your networking power is increased. Association leads to elevation in the networking arena. Use the host to identify individuals who can assist you in achieving your networking goals. Number 2, do a sweep of the room to see who's in attendance. Identify the individuals who you wish to connect. Number 3, approach, make contact, establish rapport, ask prepared questions, and deliver your message. Exchange contact information and make your exit. Number 4, make sure you gather some unique information about your contact and write the information on the back of the cards or in the jotter for your follow-up. Okay? Follow-up. Within 48 hours of the networking event, you should do the following. A, enter all information regarding your new contacts from your networking event into your database. If you don't have a database, start one. It could be as simple as an Excel spreadsheet, and it also is your phone. Right? B, call all the individuals you spoke with, utilizing information on the back of the cards. That unique information, something about their kids, what the name of the dog is, what school they went to, do they like the Phillies or the Eagles? Something that you can start a conversation is, how about them Eagles, right? C, arrange to extend the contact by making coffee and lunch dates. Start off coffee and lunch dates. Can't meet me for coffee, Starbucks, do it all the time. The conversation lasts as long as the coffee. Get a small coffee if you're nervous, or it'll be a bigger coffee if it's somebody that you really want to pick their brains. To learn to what kind of contact and relationship that you're trying to establish. And D, immediately following, send off thank you cards to the host and all other relevant people. There's a lost art of thank you cards. And because it's a lost art, when you do it, you become impressive to those people. So there you have it. Preparation, execution, and follow-up. Now here are just some extra tips for when you're going on your networking encounter, wherever it may be. Smile, eye contact, and think positive. Think to yourself that you are a magnet, and positive people and situations are coming to you, that you're attracting them to you, and run with it. Don't try to sell. Even if you're a salesperson, don't try to sell. This is a turnoff. You're there to establish relationships. A good relationship can net you millions. A poor approach can get you labeled, and people will warn others about you. Number 2, eat something before you go to a networking event. Remember, your goal is not to get your grub on, but rather to meet new people. No one wants to shake hands with someone who has greasy hands. It's difficult to exchange information if you got a drink in hand and a plate in the other. Another tip, don't drink excessively. Alcoholic breath is not impressive. You may also say something inappropriate once you had a couple drinks. Along the same lines, try not to smoke prior to going to a networking event. Smoker's breath is not appealing, and cigarette smoke is often on your hands and in your clothes. However, if your potential contact is a smoker, a good tactic is to isolate them by suggesting don't go get a smoke together. Today, smoking areas are isolated, so you might have to step outside. Either way, you'll find yourself, you'll have your new contact to yourself. Conclusion. I want you to go over this video, play it back, this video several times. Key points are in here. Look at it right before your next networking encounter. You may be surprised how rewarding your next networking encounter would be if you follow my networking protocol. Networking can be rewarding and uplifting activity, especially when you know what to do. Enjoy it.